What's up, girls? Welcome back to my channel. It's Whit here again with another video. So we are up close and personal today. I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my brows. This is going to be pretty beginner friendly. I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible, as easy to understand. So I just want to jump right into this. So for today, these are the products that I'm going to be using. So let me go over this real quick. I have my Anastasia Brow Pomade and I use the shade Ebony. The concealer I'm going to use is the MAC Studio Fix Concealer in the shade NC50. I prefer a cream concealer to clean up my brows over like liquid concealers because this is just a little bit more stiff, and so I have more control when I'm cleaning up the brows. Sometimes with liquid concealers, they're just a little too liquidy, and if you don't have the best like hand control, it can slip and slide and all that stuff. And then for brushes, I'm going to be using the Anastasia, their angled brush. This is brush number 12. And then I'm using the Morphe. This is the M410 to clean up my brows. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is take my concealer and I just put this right here in the middle of my forehead or in between my brows. And the reason why I do this is because I'm actually somebody who likes to do their brows first and their eyeshadow first. And so when I do come back around with doing like my foundation, trying to get into this area is like a little tricky because like the way I fill my brows in, it's like I don't want to mess them up. So I like to just go ahead and put like some product here, so I don't really have to go over this area when I'm putting on my foundation. All right, now we're going to jump into the pomade. What I like to do is I like to coat the brush really nice with product, and then you can just use the back of your hand. I'm just going to go ahead and take off the sides of it just like that, and then I'm going to work with this. All right, so I'm going to start right here, not all the way in the front of the brow, but like right here, and I'm just going to do soft strokes. So what you want to do first is outline your brow. Outlining your brow makes it so much more easier to do your brows. And so if you see, my hair kind of stopped right here, but I extended it a little bit down because I don't want it to, if I stop it too short where my brow is, it just looks a little weird. So I just kind of bring it out a little bit longer. I want to make sure that the tip of your brow is lining up. Like, you want to take your brush and line it up with your nose like this. And that's usually a good guide to where you should stop your brows, okay? So the bottom part has been outlined. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the top. And it's imperative that you follow your actual brow hair. Sometimes people see a brow and they see someone's brows and they're like, well, it looks so thick. So they assume that you have to overdraw. No. When you fill in your brows, it will look thicker because technically if you naturally had hair that was growing there, that's how it will look. But I am going to show you guys a little thing that I do, because if you see, I don't really have a tail. I'm going to show you guys how I get like that really nice fullness, like that nice arch to my brow. So now we are here, right? What people tend to do at this point is they just cut down. And people who have done my brows before do the same thing, like when they're trying to do my makeup, and I hate that. No. So what I do is I just go a little bit further out because I want a nice rounded arch. And then I start to like kind of curve it down to connect it. And that, my friend, is how I get that nice arch. So like I've been saying, if I grew hair, that is kind of how like the hair will fill in there. So that's something you can do if you have brows like mine where, by the way, I'm just gonna go ahead and fill this in. But if you have brows like mine, that is something that you can definitely do. And even if you don't, like if you just always want like a more fuller arch, that is something that you can do to give yourself that look. And this is why I like using pomade, because it's easier to build up the pigment much faster. If I try to do this with pencil, oh my goodness, first of all, that pencil is going to be gone before I know it. And I'm just going to be there all day trying to like get the product to show up. Now, I'm going to just clean off my brush again. And then taking whatever's left, I'm just going to go ahead and extend out the front of my brow. Okay, so I have it like that. And then I'm just going to take whatever's left on the brush and just go ahead and fill that in. And then the spoolie literally is your best friend. So this is how I get that faded look. I feel like I kind of did because I didn't use too much product on there. But, you know, if you kind of want a little heavy-handed, you can use your brush. So I don't feel like I need to really go heavy-handed because I didn't put too much on. So I just do like little slight tapping motions like that. And I kind of do a little bit of back and forth here. I just kind of like build it up to like my desired saturation, but you don't want the front of your brows to ever be like heavy. That's how you get those really like blocky brows. So you want to use your spoolie if you want a little bit heavy handed or you put a little too much on. All right, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and take my concealer now and I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the brow. And wash me over until my will runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby, baby. Okay guys, so this is how I do my brow. You would not guess that I'm able to literally get this from this, but yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and do this one, speed through it. So if you guys want to see it one more time, I'm gonna show you guys, but I'm not gonna do any talking. So let's jump into it.
If I wrote you a symphony just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do? If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do. Because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. And another woman that can take your spot, my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. And another woman that can take your spot, my love. Now if I wrote you a love note and made you smile at every word I wrote, what would you do? Would that make you wanna change your scene and wanna be the one on my team? Tell me, would you? See, what's the point in waiting anymore? Cause girl, I've never been more sure that baby it's you. This ring here represents my heart and everything that you've been waiting for. Just say I do. Because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand.
Alright guys, so that is that with that. I hope you guys found this video useful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below if you learned anything new. Did you find anything useful about this video? Don't forget to follow your girl on Instagram at @AskWhitney. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye!
You can be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. And another woman that can take your spot.